Hello, welcome to my introverted life. I am Wendy. This is going to be the second vlog, and if you watched my first one, you know I started playing with resin in hopes of creating needle minders for my Etsy shop. I'm back to start the second vlog because these came in. If you saw my first attempt, I did like, I don't know, 1 billion, and like 4 worked out okay. None of them was at any sort of level that I want them to be at. Doesn't surprise me, it's a new medium for me. It's gonna take time. But because it's a new medium, this means I have to start playing with things and seeing how things work. So I picked up a couple of things. Drawing inks, which is alcohol-based inks, and holographic glitter, which I should probably turn this way. Ooh, pretty sparkly. Now, I have to admit, I probably should have unboxed these on camera, but I'm not a good YouTuber, so I forgot. I also have to admit that I've already played with them. Please forgive me. The reality is I can't film me working on these things just because I don't have the space. I do have a tiny apartment, and the space you see here, this is where I set them. It's the most level surface I have. There's a little space here, and from there you start going to things I have pushed in the back to a wall, you know? There's just no space to set up a camera as well. In case you're curious, there's a sink. I'm not going to show you much of the sink. The sink has dirty dishes in it. You don't want to see that. But this is how things have turned out so far. This is where I got started. I played with the holographic ink. Wow, talk about putting two things together. I'm sure there's holographic ink out there. I don't have it. The holographic glitter, I just used 2 colors and I put them in a cup. And, no, stay there. I filled up one side of the cup with the greenish, tealish color, and then I filled up the other side with the pink, and I just like poured it out, and it literally poured out with one on one side, one color on one side, one color on the other, and just kind of, you know, swirled it around and stuff like that. I don't know how it's going to turn out on the other side. This is much thicker looking with the glitter. This one looks very thin, like it did not get much glitter in it, and I can't tell if it didn't get much glitter in it or if it just all kind of seeped to the middle. In case you're curious, most of these, I think these ones got a little bit more, but if you look, you can tell I did not fill these up all the way. If there was one thing I mentioned in the last vlog, it was that these molds are fairly thick, and needle minders just don't need to be that thick. There are ones out there that are. There are ones out there that are like, you know, several inches high. These don't need to be. I don't really want them to be. That's not the look I'm going for. This one came a lot closer to being at the top. I think, yeah. I think these two are whoopsies. Nope, don't want to focus. Lost complete focus. Yeah, those two are about basically at the top. I don't think they're completely at the top, but they're just about. And then there's these ones in which I was playing with the ink. Just kind of dropping them in, putting drops in wherever, kind of seeing the way they moved around and kind of what the ink was doing on its own, what it was doing when I put additional drops in, what it was doing with different colors. The white color actually works very differently than the colors. I don't know if it's because of the type of stuff they have to use to create the white ink, if it's specifically made that way on purpose. I don't know. I do know that in the set, It comes with multiple colors, but oddly enough, it comes with 4 whites. I'm not completely sure why. And I think it's a lot of, how you're supposed to work with them to create different effects. I am going to actually, do the research and see, techniques and stuff. I just really wanted to get a feel for what they were doing. The stuff I've seen of it before, it was done in a much larger thing, like a coaster or like a big paperweight or something like that. And these are, of course, really tiny. These are technically jewelry molds. So I was just seeing what the ink was doing in a much smaller space. And I'll start researching and seeing what the techniques are out there and stuff like that, and how they work within the smaller spaces, and just kind of seeing the way it works here. Figure out how to incorporate those in whatever ways and stuff like that. If this is a way I'm interested in going with this stuff, I'm really not sure at this point. But as you can see, I fiddled with this, got some color in, and then, I took like a toothpick or a needle or something and just kind of swirled it to see what happens. And I don't know what it's going to look like on the other side, in all honesty. I mean, you really just don't know. The thing I watched before, they said that it blooms, and I don't know if she was calling it blooming because what she was creating was a flower, or if it's actually just called blooming. So I don't really know. And then this one, this is what I mean by the white. It just kind of solidified when it got dropped in the resin. And kind of created this. But I'm kind of seeing some like shoot off color deep down in there. So the top of this might look kind of cool. I don't know. But I'm very interested to see how that turns out. This looks really cool from this side. The only downside is that there's this one little spot over here that when I did this and it like expanded and moved in and out, it pulled away from just this one edge. So it's fairly clear right there, which is definitely going to be a little bit of a flaw. The way it looks on this side is very, very cool. So I'm really curious as to what sort of effect it has on the other side. And this one I really focused on the blue. This one I was focusing on the purple. That one I was focusing more on pink, though I believe all of them have all 3 colors in them. This one might not. This one might have only purple and white. I'm not sure. But yeah, just interested in seeing what these do or what they look like on the other side. But it's going to be a while. I just did this a couple hours ago. It's going to be a full day. But I do promise, the plan is anyways to set up the camera, because there will be space here. I don't need these here when I pull these out. So the plan is to set up the camera here, give you a nice good angle, and pop those out tomorrow night so that we together can see how they turned out. So I'll be back in a second. And please, if I forget to set up the camera and take you along on the journey, please yell at me. If not, then I'll be back in a sec so we can find out how these turn out. Okay, so yeah, this isn't a resin clip. That'll be the next one. I'm getting ready to pack up some orders, both on Etsy and eBay, so I thought I'd just show them off real quick in the vlog. These are eBay orders. This is just something I picked up in, well, I buy like auctions. It's just got a bunch of stuff in it, and these are like tablecloths and stuff like that that are printed for embroidery and cross stitch. So I just put them all together in one bundle in one set, and those just sold. And then just now, somebody purchased 2 cross-stitch patterns. I've got tons of cross-stitch patterns. I must have like 500 in my eBay store. It's a mixture of, you know, just old patterns like these, which are old leisure art patterns from Paula Vaughn. You know, I'm not going to show you too awful much of the thing. Thought maybe that might have a date on it, but there we go, 1990. You know, you can often pick these up in just big old huge bundles and stuff like that. So, and then I've got, you know, just tons of different brands that are older, different designers that are older, stuff like that. Most of them are like $5 or $6 in the store, and that's it. There's a few that's a little bit more rare, but it's not like I have Lady the Flag or anything like that in my store. There, just typical, regular, everyday patterns. These are pretty cool. This is Cherished Moments, Pretty Roses, Blue Ribbon Winter, which is a quilt. But those are just my eBay orders. I'll pack those up. And these are my Etsy orders from like last night and today. This order, 2 grime guards and a set of fabric huggers. And then 2 orders came in separately for just sets of 4 fabric huggers. This is a set of 8. But thank you stickers on the back, because thank you for buying. And these I will package up in a Instagram reel. And these I will maybe package up to put in a reel. I don't know. I need to get some new packaging, because right now the only packaging I have for these are, I keep them over here, these guys, which, you know, Polly Miller doesn't seem bad, you know, bubble Polly Miller, except I get these through eBay. And I always have to like put a sticker on it and cover up eBay when I send them out. Well, I don't have to, but I prefer to. So I want to get some specific packaging, maybe slightly smaller, that'll fit just these random things. And like the Ort books, which, hold on, I'm reaching for them. I'm short. You know, or this size. So, slightly smaller package. So if I don't have a, you know, full grime guard order. I don't put the grime guard orders in those. I actually put them in just a plain Polly Miller. These can go in a plain Polly Miller as well. I like to have a little bit of cushioning for these. They're just silicone. They're not going to really get squished or anything. They're a small item, and the Polly Millers I have are like 9 by 12 or something like that, so they're big. Let's see if I can grab one. Yep. They're this size, and even when I put the grime guards in them, you know, they get folded over. Next time I order Polly Millers, I am going to order them a little bit smaller. I used to order them in this size, because of the way I packaged these up. Most of them wound up a little bit longer. I didn't fold all of them over the way I do now. I am, however, wanting to, the bags I put these in, do want to get slightly bigger bags. So, I have like 1,000 of these. I'm not going through them anytime soon. I mean, if you look here, there's open package. There's 3 or 4 packages here, and I have a box that still has several more in. I don't sell stuff at that rate. I just went ahead and purchased a huge amount to drop the cost, and they will be there available for me for months and months and months. I just don't have to worry. That, by the way, is not a sold item. It's a cute item. That's a cute little art books. But I just pulled that down to show you sizing. Yeah. Anywho, this I will use. This I will use. So we'll just set that aside. But yeah, I need some non-eBay branded stuff for my Etsy stuff. You know, something a little smaller is just nice. If just a notebook is going, or especially if just something like this is being shipped out. Even though they will get, you know, they'll get little cards and, you know, like a sticker to go with them probably. So that is that. But I just wanted to show off a few sales for you, because, you know, it is a studio vlog. This, if you're seeing, you would have seen in my first vlog. This is what I used to cover the cabinet. There we go. This is what I used to cover the cabinet. I've got a little bit left over. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cover this up. This is where I keep my finished floss tags. Just keep them hanging out of the way. But I'm going to cover this up because that is black and dark, and I have extra of this, so why not make it pretty? So I'll probably do that today. I'll show you what it looks like when I do that. Also, on a rather interesting note, come up with another possibility for needle minders that creates some cohesion with my art books and sorry, was thinking and not paying attention to what was being seen on the monitor. But it creates a little more cohesion with the order books and the rhyme guards. So, I mean, I have the money to invest in getting some of the supplies and giving it a go. I don't know. I like playing with the resin. I'll keep playing with the resin, even if I get this stuff and try it. I can't spend all the money in the world. Money's already tight enough as it is to cover bills after, you know, keeping money in the business, so I don't know. Anyways, that's where we stand with that stuff. I better stop this vlog. This clip, it's already like 8 minutes long. The other one is like short on. My phone does not have space. You should have seen the studio vlog I did previously and my cross-stitch podcast vlog. I had the biggest mess with having the space to download a fully edited video on my phone, which is how I edit, by the way. I find it very confusing on the computer, and the apps I have on the phone are very easy. So, yeah. You might end up with a very short studio vlog. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of stuff for the cross-stitch vlog, so, you know, you might get a few more days. I don't know. But in this clip here, next clip will definitely be the resin unveiling. So, see you in a sec. Okay, guys. It's that time. It's been 24 hours. They're supposed to be cured. They feel like it. I'm not feeling any squishiness or pressure or anything like that. When I press on them, I'm going to undo these ones first because they're all going to look fairly similar. They really don't look like they have enough glitter. Yeah, I know what that stuff's called, I swear. They don't look like they have enough glitter in them. But good to know for the next time. I am definitely liking the thickness of these better. Definitely better for needle minders. So let's turn them over and see how they look. Not bad. You can definitely get a little bit more see-throughness than you're supposed to, which I think takes away from the whole hologram effect. This one seems to be really thin. Sorry about that. I just recently ate, so now my throat's a little but, and so, they're looking cool. It's kind of hard in the camera anyways to see the color differentiation. It's a little bit more noticeable in real life. This one you can see the color differentiation a little bit more, and that's helpful. That's more likely with the nope, still gone. With the glitter being thicker. Holy crap, I've got issues. So, yeah. The hand behind it, you can definitely see it a little more. You can definitely see through. But, good to know for next time I try. Probably not going to do another pour tonight. I'd kind of like to. Maybe if I feel like it later on, I will. I'm not going to right now. I'm going to do these guys now. I'm going to do this one, then this one, then this one. Why? I don't know. I'm just gonna. Let's get this one first. Again, thickness is so much better. Taking it out, taking it out. And yes, they're still upside down. I'm so sorry about my throat, I really am. This one's a little bit thicker. Oh, that bent. Okay, this one's still soft. Didn't feel soft. These ones still soft? Oh yeah, those ones are still soft. These ones aren't. These ones are solid. I don't know. Maybe they do still have a slight... Whoopsies. I was in too much of a hurry. I was like, it's been about 24 hours, you know. A little pressure. Yeah, they're done. I don't think they are. But that's okay. We'll leave them sitting here and they'll finish curing, I swear. So let's start with this one. That's what it looked like on the back. And that's what it looks like on the front. You're definitely not seeing much of anything on the front. It's very... yeah. You just don't see the... I tried to swirl it, but I didn't really push the color down in. Not horrible looking in person. Does appear to have a scratch on it, though. How does it get a scratch on it? Number 2, pretty sure we're not going to be seeing the white all that much, though I do know I pressed some of it down a little bit, so yeah, just not sure. Yeah, little tiny bit down here was pushed forward enough to be seen. This one definitely has more dimension to it than the other one did. It needs some, you know, like painted black on the back or something like that, so that it's a little bit more noticeable, because though it is really cool when it's like that, but it would still be against, you know, something anyways. It would be... I can't see anything that way. But yeah. Still really cool. Don't like the fact that this is the only place that it did that, though. That's definitely something I kick out as, you know, not quite looking right. And the final one, kind of wish it looked like this on the front, because that's cool. However, this definitely, the color definitely fell away right there. I think it's slightly thin right there as well, but definitely away here, so no matter what, it's definitely not a top-notch coloring. And yeah, it is completely different on the front. It definitely blooms much more. So on the back, the way you do this, so it's also got something weird going on right in the center where it's like, it doesn't feel scratched or anything, but it kind of looks it. Don't know what's going on there. Not horrible, not great. Anywho, that's how they turned out. Gonna leave you here. If I, for some odd reason, do some more tonight, I'll let you know. I think I'm to the point that I really want to do a lot more research. You know, I fiddled with it, I played with it, I kind of know what it feels like. I also do not know what is going on this edge. It's very weird. And it looks like it's... I think maybe it had bubbles in it, I'm not sure. Yeah, it kind of looks like it had a lot of little bubbles in it. Anywho. These have to finish curing, so these will be set here. So I probably won't do anything tonight. Don't know when I will again. Definitely going to go into research mode. So next bit of the vlog will be probably a little bit more about stuff I'm doing in the Etsy shop. I've got another order that just came in that I'm getting ready to work on, get started on. So that's what I'm going to go do now. And again, not sure what the next part of the vlog will be, but I will see you in a sec. Definitely looks better. Okay, so quick update on normal stuff, not resin stuff. I've seen a lot of people do this, and I've seen people do it with just regular fabric, and I've seen somebody doing it with ribbon, and I thought, oh, ribbon's a good idea. I like the idea of ribbon. Quick, easy, I don't have to worry about edges. Love that. Absolutely love that. It's not super quick and easy. It's a little bit easier than the amount of time I spent creating what I had before. This should be in the end cheaper. However, it's a little odd. On the ribbon, it's actually quite a bit stiffer than regular. You know, I mean, the ribbon itself's thick, and then it gets kind of stiff, and then you can see the coloring there, it's more green, whereas the actual coloring is more teal turquoise. And after ironing it on, it turns more green because all the yellow seeps through to the back. Yeah, don't ask me. And it was already a pain enough in the butt. Okay, here's some information for you. You guys all probably already know this. I haven't bought a printer in years, so I didn't know. Apparently some printers no longer come with the option to mirror an image. Okay. This used to be a standard option on printers. My printer will not mirror an image. And then I go on because it's an HP printer, go on the HP support, and it says, oh, all you have to do is pick transfer paper. No, the transfer iron-on paper, and it will let you mirror the image. There is no option for iron-on transfer paper. I literally palm plant into face, into forehead. Like, it's so, so annoying. Anyways, so I had some iron-on transfer paper that is the kind you don't have to mirror. So that's what this is. And I made it all in this one particular size and was going to make more in another size that is going to run out soon. The sizing number on it. Yeah. This brand of paper worked just fine in my printer. The other brand of paper, however, would not go through. So I tried printing like 3 times. 3 times. It shot the paper out and printed on regular paper. I'm like, are you kidding me? I even tried putting 2 sheets of the transfer paper in there. No, it shot both of them out. And printed on there. I'm like, well, thanks for wasting my fucking ink. So, needless to say, not sure what people are using it to print with. I'm assuming most of them aren't using transfer paper, because it has good reviews. I didn't notice any reviews saying that there would be issues with this, though, so. Anywho, massive, messy, screw-up confusion, ugh. I don't know. This way is supposed to be cheaper to do this. Well, at this point, it's not less time consuming because I can't get printer to work correctly. The fact that I'm going to have weird colored tags is a little, you know? So, I don't know. If I figure out what I'm going to do, I'll let you know. But, see you back in a sec with goodness knows what is going to be going on with studio life. See you in a sec. Okay, sorry about the lighting. I have a light on right there because it allows me to see when I do the sewing. A couple items I'm getting ready to get started on. I'm going to throw them over there so they're out of the way. I am, however, going to show you this real quick. Maybe, if I can open it one-handed. The world of vlogging. Yeah. These got finished, which I showed. Don't know if I showed them cut. 11 by 14s. Then I went ahead and pre-made the 3 most popular ones. These are the last of this size that I've got the little guys to put on these. I went ahead and pre-made a few of them so I can just grab and go. But that's the last of this size. So I need to make a decision if I'm going to get more of this type of paper, which gives it a very funny color, because that coloring is not correct. Coloring was okay. Actually, I'd printed up to where the coloring was lighter, but I didn't print it up so that it was lighter. When I made the designs for it, it was lighter, but it was still originally a teal turquoise blue, and it printed up a teal turquoise blue. It, however, when it ironed on, pulled the blue out, sucked yellow down there, and made it a greenish color. This, in case you're curious, is 10 times easier, 10 times quicker. This is actually I bought there's a box. I bought a fat quarter from Spoonflower that I just downloaded the design for. And it works fine. I don't know if I necessarily like the feel of this better, necessarily, but this one, because it's ribbon, this when I make it, I have to cut it all out, and then I have to fold it and iron it, and that is just ridiculously time consuming. Besides that one. This, I just cut the strips, make the strips like you saw before, and then cut down the strips. So much easier. This way, in the end, will actually end up a lot cheaper. But that color is all wrong. And that could be an issue. It is really light, though. I don't know. I feel that if my damn printer would do the mirror image, that using the mirror image version or way where, you know, it's placed on upside down and then you peel it off versus peeling off the backing and sticking it to it the way this one is, I feel like I wouldn't have this color issue with that. But my damn printer won't mirror image print. Really? I mean, really? So ridiculous. So ridiculous. I feel like if I could figure that out, maybe. So I'm just trying to decide right now whether to just order more transfer paper that does not require mirror image, that, you know, works that way, or order another pile of this and then just use the transfer paper to create a bunch of these guys. These here, I have a ton in this size, and I don't sell this size a lot. These will last me for years, probably, so I don't have to worry about that at all, for sure. This is just so much easier and so much cheaper, like, in the long run, because so much easier, so much less time consuming. But there's, like, quality issues. Is color going to be an issue? I don't know. I just want to do that and say, screw quality. Screw quality, who cares? But you can get a different brand paper, and maybe that brand paper won't do this. I think this was also designed for dark fabric. I think it accidentally got the dark fabric one. So maybe it won't be, if I get the light fabric version, maybe it won't be so weird on the actual light fabric. There's an idea. Maybe, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I've decided. We've talked this out. Going to actually get the stuff for the lighter paper and be prepared for when these ones run out so that I can swap over to these. And yeah, we'll get it, see what happens. If I just can't get this to work, then maybe eventually I'll go back to this. I don't know. Maybe I should just change my branding so it's the weird green color. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't be easier. Anywho's, and this is most definitely a plenty long enough vlog, if not too damn long. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. It seems kind of quick to have another vlog going out, but had plenty to show you in time. Next vlog, hopefully I'll be showing you a new idea for needle minders. That stuff should be coming in. The plan is to do an unboxing of the supplies when they come in, if I remember. That's the plan. I fully intend to do that. Hopefully that is how I will be starting off the next vlog. That is the plan. I should be starting off the next vlog with an unboxing. If I do not, please feel free to yell at me. But this vlog ends here, and I will see you next time. Bye.